Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome to the Morgan Collins Show. Welcome back. It's been a long time, or so it feels like. And with my return, just want to say thanks for all those that do subscribe. And if you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe. You don't have to hit the bell notification because I'm in the progress of trying to upgrade my YouTube equipment, and it's gonna be a while, but I do plan on making more persistent and consistent material for the channel, whether it is wherever I am on the face of the earth, gaming news, and just some open-ended commentary. And today we're gonna have a little open-ended commentary. I thought it was very interesting, very interesting. Some pre-release and post-release footage and commentaries of people getting their hands on the new and great and amazing Doom Eternal. Okay, and I just want to say from the rip, Doom Eternal is an amazing game. All right, I grew up playing 007 GoldenEye, Turok 2, Quake, Quake 2, Quake 3, Quake 4. Hopefully I can get my hands on a really good PC and play Quake Champions, because it'd be a disrespect not to play that game. But here we are. It's the year 2020. id Software postponed Eternal for various reasons, and we're not going to ask why. But I just want to say, it is a great game. It's so good that I didn't want to get a digital copy of it because I wanted to touch it. I wanted to hold it. I wanted to have it under my pillow and pray to the Sentinel night gods. No, I'm just kidding. No, they're pretty cool characters in the game, right? The game is great, solid gameplay, and I want to cut right to the chase. There's been a lot of flack and a lot of BS floating around about this game and about the context of which it was released in, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to put that really into frame, but just straight up, no bar type crap is that it's relentless. The enemies are glued to you. They see you. They hate you. They want to destroy you. I am a veteran of arena shooters, growing up on those N64 type arena shooters. I would say Halo was an arena-based shooter, and various others. I was only barely 8 when my older brother brought home Doom 3 Ultimate Edition, and that scared me so bad I was running out of the room, okay? And that was an arena-type horror action shooter. It was brutal. It was terrible. It was terrifying. And I'm not sure if you've ever played a game that frightened you, but that game frightened me, okay? I was just a child. So, with that being said, I went into the game with an open mind, understanding that anything could happen. And I got a pretty quick trigger finger, and I'm all about no mercy. Fire. Just open fire. If you don't like it and it's giving you a hard time, open fire. When it's in a game, okay? So, hear me out. Doom Eternal was kind of a thorn in my side for a minute. I started the game on ultraviolence. I would not toot my own horn. I would tout myself as a veteran and an OG Doom player. I have beaten pretty much every Doom game on ultraviolence or on their standard basic hard difficulty. I'm not a masochist or misogynist or whatever that term is. Anyways, I don't find pleasure and pain of when you're trying to play something that you enjoy and you consistently die, like Dark Souls. I really don't think that is the move or the wave or the go-to. So anyways, I'm on ultraviolent. I get probably halfway through the game, and I took probably like a 3 or 4 day break when I got to Gore Nest, okay? The super Gore Nest level. But I just want to say, I like the level design. I like the art, the creative design, the demon design, whatever. I think all of it was beautifully crafted. But I do want to say, what I found, and a lot of people's nail in the coffin, was the Marauder. I think he was kind of a joke at first. I was like, "Nah, this ain't nothing, right? This ain't nothing." I was like, we'll take him out. Super shotgun, maybe a few frag grenades, freeze bomb." No, no. I had a buddy of mine observing. I was like, "Hey man, just check this game out." He was like, "Bro, I heard you got that Doom. Let me see." So I had him via video chat, and I'm showing him. I'm like, "Dude, this is how crazy it is." I'm like, "This is hard difficulty, right?" So I'm like, "Check it out." And yeah, we're into quarantine or whatever, and like, I'm not had a lot of time on my hands. I sat there and probably died like 20 times. And I was like, "Okay, he's pretty tough. Let me just reassess my thoughts here." Took a break for like maybe 20 minutes. I was very upset. I was like, "Okay, tough guy, let's go." So I used the shotgun the first time I defeated this Marauder. And yeah, I didn't think it was that bad. It was, all in all, I kind of had a feeling. I was like, I wasn't really getting the full spectrum. Eyes blink, shooting, cool, got it, okay. Pace myself, kill the occasional demon for ammo with the chainsaw. Okay, cool, I understand. So I keep doing this, and I ended up dying like 20 times, right? I kill him. The next time I get to him, I don't remember exactly where it was, if it was in a Slayer gate or when you go to get the Crucible, but I do know that I think it was before the Crucible. I think there was a Slayer on a bridge. Crap, I can't remember. But anyways, there was at one point that I figured out the ballista was really good, right? So anyways, bottom line, man, bottom line. The Marauder was good. It's a good challenge. A lot of people are making videos about it. I just watched Under the Mayo, Doom Eternal, responding to skill up at upper echelon, and I just want to say is like, whoever thinks this game is like in need of some nerfing or like bug fixes, you guys are weak, okay? It's just a video game, and at the end of the day, like, I play the game to get my mind off of crap. And if you got so much time to think about like, "Oh, this game could be better," and like blah blah blah, like it's not good enough, and like it needs to be like way softer, blah blah blah, like, please spare me. I have played some pretty extremely crazy games. I'll be honest. I have not really committed the hours to Dark Souls. People are gonna hate me for this, probably, my gamer friends, but listen. I play a lot of games on their hard or hardest difficulty because to me I feel like that's the true nature of the way that they were designed. But tell you this, Doom Eternal, it's been pretty good. I'm literally on the last level as I record this, 8 minutes in. Haven't finished Final Sin, and I just wanted to let everything that I've played just kind of simmer, just kind of smell that smell, you know what I mean? And it might smell like rotting bodies and like demon carcasses or whatever, and you're just like, yes, I have conquered all that is hell on earth. But anyways, I digress. The game is great, and as a former journalist from my high school, not a big deal, but like I still have that analytical idea, right? The analytical mindset of like, what's the narrative? What's the plot? Where are you? Where are you going? Who are you? Why are you there? You know what I mean? Like the who, what, when, where, why, and how. And I think Doom, for hardcore veteran OG players, answers those questions and gets to the bottom of what we've been asking as Doom fans for so long. Who's the Doom Slayer? What's his role in all this? Does he have a story? Does he not have a story? And I think that Bethesda and id answered those questions. He's got a story. They gave us a story, and he's got places to go, demons to slay. It's pretty good. I just wanted to put my opinion out there because I love those games. I love Doom. Big supporter of Doom Eternal. I think Doom Eternal was amazing. And, I mean, it still is amazing. I haven't finished it, so technically it's still amazing. But and I just think that there's a lot of potential there. Battle mode's cool. I mess with it. I got into a group of guys that kind of took turns letting me kill them, and one demon kind of just chilled. I think battle mode might need a few adjustments, particularly because I play pretty aggressive, and it's very difficult. Like if the demons get eyes on you, they can nerf you and like disable your pickups, and that kind of defeats the purpose of like you slaying demons and they slay the slayer. Like they can both do the same thing, so it's kind of like a double entendre or whatever like that, where it's like it's the odds are stacked against you so high. You literally would have to probably beat the game on like Ultra Nightmare to have the instincts of like I'm just gonna kill them and like rip their throat out, and the game's gonna be over and everything's gonna be fine. It's not like that. It's not like that at all. People use the Marauder in battle mode, I think, way too much. I played probably like 30 or 40 matches, and I would say like 9 times out of 10, those dudes were using the Marauder or the Revenant or who else? Mancubus? Mancubus, yeah. I ran into the Mancubus a lot. Not as much as the Revenant or the Marauder though. But yeah. So campaign super solid. They slowed the Doomslayer guy down so that you could see the levels and their creative design on like what it is to look at these missions and like what they've designed. So I would say appreciate that, just like we appreciated the original Doom, not original Doom, but like the original Halo and Doom 2016. So the original Halo was kind of like a slow-paced, not typical of like GoldenEye or Turok, but I think that it's quintessential that they kind of take a step back, slow it down, and then especially the levels that piss people off with the tentacles and the purple ooze that slow you down. You'd be like, yo, I need to slow down and be careful because there's demons everywhere. Duh. And you really got to be careful. You're walking around, you're like, all right, where are they at? And then a boom, big old tentacle, and you're just like, get out of my face. I got things to do. And yeah, demons to slay. So I think it was pretty cool. I like the purple ooze. I like the tentacles, the secrets, the hidden gems, the artifacts, codex pages, the toys, the albums, the Fortress of Doom. Yeah, I waited for this game for a long time. Been a big fan of Doom since I've watching my older brother play it, and it's just had a big part of my life. It's kind of a sentimental thing to me. It means a lot to me, and yeah, I just want to say thanks to the guys that made the game, Bethesda. Like you've taken care of it. The cartoony nature of it kind of was different back in 2016, but it's Doom. It's still Doom. Like you look back, and the original Doom was very pixelated and cartoony, so they went back to that form, back to formula. You know what I mean? So it's exactly the way it needs to be. Like Doom now in 2020 can go like sky's the limit. Like his battle is eternal. So to me personally, I'm not by any means anything on the blip of like YouTube gaming journalists, but to me personally, I think that Doom Eternal really knocked it out of the park. It's a contender for like probably Game of the Year. 2020's not even over. I think it's got a strong running because of how stark of a contrast of people loving it or hating it or praising it or condemning it. So I think that there's a lot of room. There's a lot of room here for people to understand that like Doom now is setting a standard, just like it always has done. Pushed the limits of computers. It doesn't matter what Crysis or Far Cry has on computer technology. Doom has always pushed the limits, especially when compressing file sizes up to, I believe, 40 gigabytes. Hold on just a second. Wrong drawer. All right, here we go. See, it's my physical copy. because I wanted to touch it. I wanted to smell it. Plastic. Yeah, let's see here. For use with Xbox One systems, game disc inside, up to 50 gigabyte console storage required. Right. So bottom line, barely about 50 gigabytes. This game has a lot of content. Extreme amount of content for a single player based game and where it got its roots from. Okay? Doom Eternal. Incredible game. Incredible. Okay? Call of Duty Warzone. I would call that a dumpster fire. Microtransactions and bull crap. Okay? Back in my day, we didn't have that bull crap. The game came finished when it was put out on the store shelves. Okay? So, with games coming unfinished, games like Call of Duty jumping on the Battle Royale bandwagon, to be honest, big old middle finger to those companies that have been doing us dirty, selling us Battle Royales, and taking advantage of like little kids' allowances. Okay? There are parents out there that bust their keisters for hard-earned cash for you to drop. Like, they give their money to children who then in turn spend that money like they're gambling at a casino on a game like Call of Duty, Fortnite, Apex Legends, and even Star Wars Battlefront 2. How dare you? How dare you disrespect us gamers? We've been loyal, thick and thin, okay? Thick and thin, man. And I'm trying to be kind of funny, satirical, sarcastic here because I really don't think they take it seriously, but I really don't mess with Call of Duty Warzone. I really don't. And it's not an easy game to play because there's so many people playing at one time. I would say one of their only redeeming qualities is the gulag. When you die, you get to respawn and have a second chance. That's pretty cool, okay? It's pretty cool. Keeps you engaged. Keeps you looking at the game instead of like, hurry up, get me out of here. I want to play a different game. I didn't touch Fortnite for probably 3 years, 2 or 3 years, until my son got me convinced to play Fortnite with him. Okay? And I'm not easy to convince. He got me to play Fortnite with him, and I had a grand time. It's better with friends, right? Call of Duty Warzone. I went in with some friends, and it's still a pain in the side to play that game because there's so many people, and the map is so big, and it's cool that it's big, but it's not really to scale of the realistically, like they want retention. They want people to play, but the retention comes from like the satisfaction of gameplay. 100 people, medium-sized map, vast, sprawling, like cityscape would be good, but it boils down to replayability. Doom Eternal has replayability. I probably already dumped maybe 2 or 3 days worth of time into that game, potentially. I would say maybe a day and a half, pushing 2, right? That's just on my ultraviolence gameplay. I would say maybe a solid 8 hours on battle mode, 40 different matches, pushing through, pushing, trying my best. But I do want to say that at the end of the day, people that don't know how to play an arena shooter, grow up, okay? Grow up. I might be nobody. I don't care in the YouTube world, but I think that it is essential for y'all to understand that's how the game was designed, okay? And that's how you're going to play it. So either you play the game the way it was designed, or you can return it. Doesn't matter. It's like, get off my server, get off the game. You don't deserve to play it if you don't know how to appreciate it. And that, to me, would sum it up. That's my rant. 20 solid minutes. I don't care. Vlog, podcast, like listen to it in your car. But I'll tell you this: for those that watch my videos, like my opinions, appreciate y'all. Y'all are some good people. I don't take YouTube as serious as I should, although I watch mainly YouTube all the time, and don't watch any satellite television of any sorts. And yeah, I just want to say thanks for watching. Buy Doom Eternal. It's really good. Quit playing Call of Duty Warzone if you play that dumpster fire of a game. Okay. So yeah, I would say I hope everyone is staying safe during these troubled times. Please follow CDC and World Health Organization guidelines. And please stay safe out there. Social distance by playing an Xbox, a Nintendo, PlayStation, or your PC. Whatever. Play games. Keep it a distance. We don't need anything to get crazy. Thank you for tuning in. This has been a Morgan Con production. Peace.